Hey, Dale, how we doing, my dear? What's the good word? Yeah, I know, it's Thursday night and we're on. It's one of those where I felt bad about doing the show so short yesterday. And I figured I'm using tonight to do a little testing. And I didn't want to get on Daily Motion to do the test because the games actually have questions to them. So tonight was going to be one of those nights where we're gonna just see how it goes. As I told you guys yesterday and Saturday, I had a couple of games I was working on. I actually finished them, and I want to see how well they work. So tonight we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. No guarantees that it's going to be a good game. It's just one of those. This could be a total disaster, or it could work brilliantly. The trick is, I got to get enough people on to. I need one person for one test, and I need 7 for the other. So we're hoping we'll get seven active participants on. No show, like I said, if you came in late, you missed the reason why. Like I said, I felt bad yesterday about having to cut the show short. So I figured I'm gonna run one tonight. It's gonna pretty much be, this is gonna be one of those few non-prize ones. Because like I said, it's all test. It's all test. But we got to follow the rules for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, hey, that's how we doing. No, like I said, it was one of those. I felt bad about it being so short-handed yesterday. Did you live stream it yet? No, that's my question. And with Dr. Jekyll taking a break, I figured Thursdays is a little bit open to test a few things. Country. That's what you need to sing, Del, is some country. The dance. You sing the dance, you'll make me a very happy man. It's my all-time favorite song. Just don't tell anybody I admit to that. And tonight, I think I'm actually gonna light up the cigar. Not even for me. Yeah, where are the pictures, show? I didn't see it. I didn't see anything on Instagram. Plus, I got the house to myself. Bubbles is down visiting her parents. So we got the house to ourselves for the next few days. Well, that's why you do karaoke for you. That's why you do karaoke style. No, if Red gets one, he's going to call it Knucklehead. Or maybe Starfish. Knucklehead or Starfish, one of the two.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Well, how come oh, I know why. It's because my Instagram's a pain in the butt. My Instagram is a pain in the butt. That I know. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, your time clocks are not screwed up. You have not gone into a time vortex. No black holes, no DeLoreans. It is Thursday night. And like I said, tonight we're going to do something a little different. Normally we got a whole show lined up with everything that's out there. But tonight we're hoping to get a test in. That's the reason we picked YouTube tonight, is because I do need the numbers of active participants to test 2 games tonight. Fortunately, neither of them use secret voting. None of them use secret answers that you don't want anybody else to see. It is pretty much a straightforward trivia race, at least for the first one. And the second one that I want to test is a single player game. I'm going to try to get a couple more of those in. It's one I've been wanting to work on for a while, but I didn't know the full rules of the original game. I finally sat down and got to watch a couple of episodes of it, which means I figured out the rules. Yes, I only usually have to watch a game show about 2 to 3 times, usually, to get the rules figured out. This is one I've been looking for a while, and it just finally showed up on YouTube for the single player game. All right, Del. Like I said, I want some country music. That's all I asked for. But no, nobody does country in karaoke anymore. I'm heartbroken. So hopefully we'll get 7 people on the channel to participate in this little test game tonight. But to find out who those 7 people are, we are going to follow the rules a little bit. Well, maybe we're not. We're going to find out who all is here. And if we got enough people to start, I may just jump into the test game and see. If I've got more than enough, then we're going to use the default list, a default list that I was going to use last night, and I just never got around to using. And my cigar keeps going out. I'm not a happy camper. And for those of you that know cigars, you never normally use a lighter, but I have no matches in the house. I can't find them. I went looking for them. And hopefully it'll stay lit. So ladies and gentlemen, to start with, we're going to see if we got 7 people that want to help test this game. And the game we are going to be testing is, again, it's a brand new one. We just got it finished. I broke mine. Believe it or not, I actually had a Zippo and I broke it. So I'm breaking all the rules, so to speak. So yeah, I am breaking a lot of rules doing that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 7 people that would be interested in participating. I don't know how long of a game it takes. That's why we're doing a test tonight. And it went out again. Damn it. I guess I won't be doing a cigar tonight. Stick the cigar back in the case for now. And we'll deal with that later. Disappointing. Disappointing. So again, if you are interested, please speak up and let me know. And the reason I say that is because the faster you volunteer, the better your starting position is. Because, again, let's cancel that. The game we're going to try to test tonight is, if my slideshow is working, bum 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 bum. I know what I forgot to do. All right, so we got 2 people that have said they are interested. We are looking for hopefully 5 more. All right. And again, because this is a test. There are no. My PowerPoint just crashed. Figures. Just when I don't want it to crash, it decides to bomb out. All right, so we got 3. We are looking for 4 more people that are interested in participating. And again, this is a brand new game. And the reason I'm doing this live is because there are actual questions already built in to the test episode. I will tell you right now, they are not, I don't think they're difficult questions. I don't think they're difficult questions, at least not on this version. Because it is more of a fastest answer sort of game. And we're going to open it up so you guys can actually see what it's called before we jump into it, before anybody says yes or no. So yeah, it's like, it is called King of the Mountain. Hey, Aphasia, how we doing? Mello, what's good? Yeah, like I said, it is actually a takeoff. I don't know what's missing. I was going to put records on while I'm playing this. No, they are not all sci-fi questions. They are not all sci-fi questions. But it is a takeoff of the British game called King of the Castle. So again, we are looking for 4 more people to volunteer. We're looking for 4 more people to volunteer. So if you are interested, simply speak up. The next 4 people that jump in and speak up will be in the game. Plain and simple. And like I said, yes, no, I'm not normally on Thursday, so I don't expect a lot of people to drop in. Because nobody normally knows I'm streaming on Thursdays. All right, Mello, I got you in. All right, so we are needing 3 more. We're looking for 3 more individuals that are interested in participating. Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's sort of a makeup for party yesterday because I felt really, really bad only doing 2 lists, and that was pretty much it. I really did. But it did give me a chance to get these 2 actually finished. The King of the Mountain is one of them, and the other is it's actually just a single player game. And let me go find it. No, Bubbles had her priorities. Bubbles had her priorities, and I just got caught up in them. All right, I will definitely look. I've got to add the animal categories, what I got to add. I haven't even gotten around to doing that. And then the second one, which is basically a 1-player game, is another British take. It's like all the good games come from Britain anymore. All the good games come from Britain. And this one I really hope it works. Because this may be one of those games, sort of like the Secret Fortune, where I put one big prize out there, and it'd be one person's shot to try to win a big prize. So we got King of the Mountain done, we got the code done, and the code is like I said, it's only a 1-player game. But King of the Mountain, we are looking for 7 active participants. We're looking for 7 actual active participants for King of the Mountain. So right now we got Mello, we got Red, we got Show, we got Little French Lady, and we're looking for 3 more. And yeah, like I said, I know I caught everybody off guard tonight doing a Thursday stream. And normally I wouldn't do it. Hey, Dan, how we doing? No, Benny Hill is not here. I am not that good of a violinist. Or, what is his instrument? Yeah, violin. All right, Tina, I got you down. So we are looking for 2 more players that are interested in jumping in for King of the Mountain. And like I said, if you have ever seen Britain's King of the Castle, it's very similar to that. So yeah, these are the intro. This is like the intro for the code. And then we have the King of the Mountain game. So we are looking for 2 more people that are interested in helping us test. Now, because it's a test, there's usually no prizes on the test ones, because if anything goes wrong, I have to go back and I have to do a complete revamp. But I'm hoping I got all the bugs out beforehand. Like I said, I've been wanting to work on this for a while, and it's taken me a while to get all the animations taken care of. But I think we're in good shape. I really do. All right, so we are looking for 2 more. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are having a good holiday lead-up day. I know we got our Christmas party at the office tomorrow, and then we're allowed to go home early. Me, I'm going to actually go shopping and then go bowling. So yeah, like I said, I got a busy weekend ahead of me. I got shopping tomorrow, bowling tomorrow, Christmas shopping Saturday, game show prep Saturday, packages to send out Saturday, and then a game show to do. All right, so we are looking for 2 more people. Right now we got Mellow, Red Show, Little French Lady, and Tina. And again, like I said, this one's all for fun. So if it goes great. If it doesn't work great, well, then I have to go back and debug it some more. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for participants for. I gotta change the graphic. I don't like the graphic I borrowed off the internet. I gotta find something that looks a lot better than that. I really, really do. It looks good on my screen. It's just nice white and brown. But when it gets to that camera, it doesn't. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's the PlayStation camera. It kind of sucks for colorations. It really does. But yeah, like I said, if I'm looking at it over here, like you guys, I can see all my graphics right in there. And on this screen, it's like, oh, we're missing part of the mountain here. We're missing part of the mountain here. We're missing part of the mountain there. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to give everybody a chance to kind of jump in. Hopefully, we'll get a couple more people in that are interested. Again, I hope. I may be able to pull this off with 5. But it does take a little bit of the strategy out of it. It does take a little bit of the strategy out of it. As you guys will see very shortly when I pull the board up. But yeah, like I said, we are one of those guys. We basically borrow ideas from the game shows from all over the place. And this is one of those we borrowed. It's one of those I saw it on YouTube. I loved the idea behind it, but it took me a while to figure out if I could do it. And then the funny thing was, once I got started, it was like I'm programming like crazy. And I just kind of fell into place. It kind of fell into place. For those of you that want to see, that's the basic board. That's the basic board. So we're actually going to be mostly testing like text sizes for larger questions and larger answers, and I got to make sure all my animations are working. But as you can see, it is designed for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if we have to, we can go with 5. But that kind of takes a little bit of it away. Because you only have 3 levels you're trying to get to. So again, we're looking for a couple more active participants. And like I said, everybody's probably out watching other streamers, or just goofing off, or Christmas shopping, or whatever you guys do on a Thursday night when you're not watching Dr. Jekyll. And like I said, I think that's the only reason I figured I'd do this tonight, is because I know Dr. J said he was taking some time off. If he jumps back on, then we'll basically kill it right in the middle of the game, which will be very bad, but it's one of those things where certain streamers I have to watch. Norivs. Yes, Nerdy is pronounced Norivs. I'm trying to think of who else is on Thursday. Freddy's Ready will be on tonight. So I want to kind of get it going and get it done before Freddy actually starts streaming. I don't know if Twisted will be streaming tonight, because he's probably finally sleeping after pulling his 24-hour stream. Does anybody know if he made 24 hours? I'm just curious in that regard, because his one Instagram post basically chopped off the timer, so I couldn't see the number. So I am curious to know if he did make 24 hours or not. Oh, he didn't make 24. Damn it. See, last time I bet he didn't make it, and he made it. This time I didn't bet on him, and he didn't make it. Damn it. Oh, it's power. Yeah, that's what happens when you pull the plug to try to give yourself an excuse. No, I'm kidding. His power went out. Well, that's true, because he's in Snowstorm Central right now, I think. Because I think he's getting some stormy weather. But yeah, I like the excuse idea better. It's like, I'm not going to make 24. Let's go pull the plug and say it's a power outage. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 2 more active participants that are interested in helping us test the King of the Mountain game. So this is what we're actually trying to test tonight. So again, normally we do list qualifiers, but tonight is just basically a test episode. So if you want to help us test, you get to see basically what I go through in a short version, in hoping everything's right. You'd be surprised how many of them I get working at home or on the home PCs. And then I get in to do something on the screen, and kerthud, it all goes completely wrong. In layman's term, we call those technical difficulties. In truth, sometimes they're just host screw-ups. I keep forgetting. I got to get closer to it. There we go. Sometimes they're just host screw-ups. See, I will admit, I screw up a lot. I do screw up a lot when I'm putting these together. For instance, the Bob's Full House one, we actually got that one working. So no more of these numbers reappearing on your bingo card. And ironically, now that I got Bob's Full House working, I might be able to get Trivial Pursuit working, because they work on a very, very similar principle. Just not as complicated. Just not quite as complicated. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for 2 interested participants. We've got 5 that have volunteered, if you 5 are all still here. So like I said, right now we got Mellow, Red, Joe, Little French Lady, and Tina. Yep, we are just testing it tonight, bros. It is strictly a test. You never screw up. The next guy to show up did it all. That's Twisted. So yeah, bros, if you're interested, I got a slot. Like I said, I got 2 slots left that we're waiting to fill for the King of the Mountain test game. and then we're going to try to test the code game depending on how long this test actually takes. If the test runs like more than an hour, then it'll probably be I'll hold off on the code and do a little early test Saturday. So yeah, bros, volunteer. I'm looking for 2 volunteers. And the funny thing is, if I weren't doing this, I would probably be playing Star Wars, knowing me. Knowing me, I would probably be doing Star Wars. Alright, so we got Bros, Mellow, Red, Show, Little French Lady, and Tina. So we're looking for 1 more volunteer. I got 7 people on the channel, and I know I'm not one of them because I do not have my YouTube page up at the moment. So if you're normally lurking, this is your chance just to basically make fun of me. Because this is one of those few where no prizes will be going out, no real competition. A lot of really easy questions for the most part. At least I think most of them are easy time. Well, see, my father-in-law, like I said, who Bubbles went to go see because he's in the hospital, he only plays campaign. And is like, because their internet kind of sucks worse than anybody's where they live. And Bubbles goes, well, my dad's playing Battlefront. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me know when he's online and we'll play with him. And she's like, no, he doesn't play online, remember? It's like, oh, yeah. The Edward R. Enigma Award Walrus is basically the stream that makes you think the hardest. Is literally the stream. It's more of like any streamer that does contests or trivia or anything of that sort. That's what the Edward R. Enigma Award is. It is basically the smartest man in the room wants to see who you guys think the most intelligent or challenging streamer out there. Because, like I said, I know last year Twisted got it for the Who Is It Wednesdays, and Hammer will win. I don't know. He hasn't been nominated for anything. It might be Twisted Hammer that wins. No, that was... I didn't know whether to laugh or cry at... I did not know whether to laugh or cry at Twisted's hammer imitation. I really didn't. Because at first, I thought he was pretending to be a female, and then somebody was like, no, it's Hammer, see the ponytail. And it's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. All right, so again, we're looking for 1 more participant for the test. I may go with 6 and just see what happens. And if we're not in that long and somebody wants to jump in for slot number 7, I will reset it. Well, I hate resetting it because the way this is set up. Alright, so again, we're looking for 1 more person to volunteer. Like I said, we got 6 right now. We're looking for 7 for this game. And again, the questions for the most part are, I think, very, very simple. They are not what color is Sonic the Hedgehog simple. There may be like 1 or 2 hard ones in here, but I doubt it. Hey, Norvs! So you gotta change it back to Norvs. I don't like that Norvus thing in there. No. It's Norvs. I can't help it if a certain person can't read names correctly. That's not our fault. Yeah, I know, that was me. Like I said, that was me last night. That's why last night's show was pretty much about 90 minutes total. Because basically we got done. We started about 6:30. I think we were done by 8, and I was in bed. I was in bed because I had to be up at 4 o'clock this morning. So how I still have energy, I have no idea. The Platinum Stream of the Year. That might work for the Stream of the Year. That might work for Stream of the Year. We'll see. So again, we're looking for one more person that's interested in participating. We are looking for one more person that's interested in participating. You would be totally sober, show. You would be like Sister Barbara, and you'd have the chips, and you put them in the bottle when the bottle is empty. Speaking of which, that's what I actually need. So bear with me 1 minute. Bear with me 1 minute. The problem is I have no ice right now. It's all upstairs, and I don't feel like going upstairs. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for one more person that's interested in participating. Again, this is pretty much a test run of the King of the Mountain game. And I will probably re-show the rules at some point. There's the apple juice. Apple juice and whiskey. I don't know. Oh, it's a Napoleon. It's not an Alexander. It's a Napoleon. Because I think it's apple juice and brandy for. No, we don't want any of those bird droppings. No bird droppings. No bird droppings whatsoever. We don't want any of them. But yeah, I heard New York got hit pretty bad today. I'm assuming most of the Northeast got hit. Well, you'll kind of do that, bros. It'll kind of be. You're going to try to climb the mountain, and you're going to try to push people down the mountain. And like I said, Norvs, if Dr. Rod gets a spider named after him, you got to name him Budweiser. You have to. Just to put the dagger in. Just to put the dagger in. I'm wondering if. Oh, I don't have a. I thought there was a restart. Oh, there is a there is a refresh button. Duh. I'm brain dead. I forgot there's a refresh to restart a slideshow. Well, you only push them like one level at a time, bros. Like I said, this is one we wanted to test. And again, it's based off of King of the Castle. It's an old British game show. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool game how they set it up. My setup is not as complicated. If I could figure out how to make graphics move from spot to spot, I would do that. And I'd use cartoon characters for everybody. Cartoon characters. Or I don't think I'd be able to fit any cartoon characters on the board. So again, we are looking for one more participant to help us test this out. No prizes on this one because it's a Thursday night. We don't do the prizes on Thursday. And like I said, I know we're kind of off schedule tonight. But like I said, I know Dr. J is taking some time off. So I figured we might be able to get this in before Freddie starts streaming. And basically, that'll be our timer. It is basically, we'll play till Freddie starts streaming. Unless we get into, unless we run out of questions. And I think there are 40 questions to the game, max. But I'm going to start, like I said, I'm going to start putting some timers on a lot of these games. To have a game go 2 hours is just too long to keep everybody's attention for the most part. So it's going to be like, we're going to start putting timers on them where basically you can answer as slow as you want, but the slower you guys answer, the less questions you'll get, the less points, the less likely to win, and that sort of thing. Or if you don't answer within time, we're just going to assume you're gone, and we're going to penalize your points. But this does not involve points. This is strictly a position type game. And again, because the plan is to have 7 people start at the bottom, and you're going to try to get to the top and stay there. So, to explain the rules a little bit while we're waiting for one more volunteer. We're going to have all 7 players start on the bottom row. And I will put the names in when we get to it. If you're given a trivia question and you get it right, you can basically move up to any empty square, either above you, to your up diagonally, straight up, or diagonally to your right, providing it's open. All right, Alex, I got you. You gave me the me. You are in, my friend. Hey, Foxy, how are we doing, my dear? How is the warm sun of Vegas? Yeah, I know. Where you've been hiding from me. That's what it's been. You've been hiding from me. All right, so give me one moment as we get everybody in. King of the Mountain, fill the board. And we load up the questions. And we go with Bros. Mellow. Red. Show. Little French Lady. Tina. And Alex. Now, here's the reason why the order you guys volunteered is important. I'm trying to get that last spot to fill. Why is that last box not filling? Oh, it's taking its time. That's what it is. It's taking its time to fill. So we gotta give it a second to load up. There we go. All right, so this is your starting positions. All right, so Bros, you are over here in this corner. So right now, the only direction you'll be able to go for your first one is up diagonally. But, no, we're still taking nominations, Bros. We're still taking nominations. Okay? So, for instance, Show was the first one to volunteer, so he's in a good spot. If he gets the question right, he can go to any one of these 3. Now, if Show were to move up, and just to show you as an example, to that square right there, if Little French Lady got the question right, she could not move straight up. She'd have to move to one of these 2 squares. Now, if Show and Tina each get a question right at the moment, then Alex is in trouble. Because Alex basically only has one move he can make. He can move across the board. Or he could move Tina back down. So your choices when you move are to either move yourself up or move one of your opponents back down to open a space for you. Okay? So those are your only 2 options. So for instance, right now if Alex were to get the next question, he could voluntarily move across and then hope to get the next question, then he can move Tina or Show. And it should make a little more sense as it goes along. So let's say Alex moves across, and then Alex gets the next question right, and he's like, well, I want Show's spot, so I'm going to move Show back down. And if Alex gets the next question, he can then move up into that spot. So that's basically how it works. Okay? So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started with the King of the Mountain game. And for the first King of the Mountain question, it is a toss-up question. The first King of the Mountain is as follows. Francis Scott Key didn't have to leave this, his home state, to spend the night near Fort McHenry. So that is basically what I'm looking for, is the answer to that statement. Francis Scott Key did not have to leave this, his home state, to spend the night near Fort McHenry. Nope, not Virginia, Red. Not Iowa. Red's like, Virginia, Virginia, I know it's Virginia. Nope, not New Hampshire. Now, once we get through the first toss-up question, whoever gets it right basically moves up. And then we actually start where you guys will each get... nope, not Ohio, Alex. Hey, Mayor Furberger, how you doing, my friend? Then you guys will each get 2 questions yourselves. I missed your show Saturday, or Sunday. I'm disappointed because I saw the YouTube clip. And I'm like, damn it, I really wish I hadn't have been as exhausted as I was. So the question is, there we go, little French lady gets it. It is, oh, you can't read the gray. So see, that's the reason I do the tests. Bear with me 1 minute. Let's find a color that works. Let's see. All right, that'll work for now. I got to resize it, though, at some point. I got to resize it. It is Maryland. It is Maryland. All right, so with that, little French lady, you got your question right. So, again, you can move up either diagonally, straight up, or diagonally. So which of those 3 boxes would you like? And basically you say up left, which is always to this side of the screen, up or up right. Little French lady cheating on a test. Hey! I think it's the fact they're working together. Shows like, I'll guess this if you guess that. How you doing, Harley? Or Mr. J, whichever one of you is, or both of you. I'm going to get your package out Saturday. Just to let you know, I got it sitting in my car. It is waiting to go out Saturday. All right, so little French lady has now moved up 1 spot. Okay? What that means is if Show gets the next question, he will either only be able to move this spot, or he can push little French lady back down the mountain. All right? Now, that's the toss-up question. Now we do the first round. Now, the first round basically goes to these players in order they joined. All right? Now, if Show gets it wrong, anybody else can jump in. So, Show, the first question will be for you and you alone. And here is the next question. Which U.S. president, was quoted as saying, one way to make sure crime doesn't pay would be to let the government run it? So, Show, that question is for you and you alone. If you get it wrong, anybody else can steal it. Bro, you're going into dangerous territory there. So, Show? Nope, it is not Andrew Jackson. Now, anybody but Show, Mello, 100% right. It is Ronald Reagan. All right, Mello. So with that, again, it is your choice. You can move up the board, or you can push little French lady back down the board. So again, your goal is to get to the top of the mountain, which has been highlighted here. So Mello, you can go up, you can go upright, or you can push Little French Lady down. So which of those would you like? You can go up, upright, or push Little French Lady back down one. Or you can actually push her left or right. I forgot to mention that. My bad. All right, Mello's going to go upright. So you guys are trying to block you in red and show at the moment, which is possible. It is possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So now, Red, the next question is for you. Hey, Trans, how are we doing? So Red, farms on this continent average about 5,000 acres each. So Red, there are only 7 continents. Farms on this continent average about 5,000 acres each. No, it is not North America. So everybody except Red can now try to jump in. Farms on this continent average about 5,000 acres each. And like I said, if anybody sees Freddie streaming, let me know, because that'll be my timer if we don't get through all the questions. Not Oceania, not Asia. Farms on this continent average about 5,000 acres each. I don't think Ireland counts as a continent. Farms on this continent average about 5,000 acres each. I definitely know Arkansas doesn't count as a continent. Arkansas is a little itty bitty state. Not Africa. Now just remember, there are only 7 continents, folks. There are only 7 continents out there. Farms on this continent average about 5,000 acres each. Nope, not South America. So we've taken North America out, we've taken Africa out, we've taken South America out. Nope, not Europe. There we go. Shogun, and it is Australia. Australia farms on average are 5,000 acres per farm. All right, show. Now, with that, you can either move one of your 2 opponents to a side slot or down, or you can move yourself up. So, which would you like to do? Hey, Rome, how you doing, my friend? So, show, you have upright, or you can move one of your 2 mountain climbers back down. All right, show going to move himself upright. All right, so Tina and Alex getting boxed in slightly. And it is time. Let's see, we went with Red, so Little French Lady, this question is for you. Little French Lady, the name of the village in which Postman Pat does his rounds. The name of the village in which Postman Pat does his rounds. Now, see, that's the reason the first toss-up question is important, because if she gets this right, she's already like up to the third level. Unless somebody boots her back down one. The trick is, when you get to this level, is basically, do you claim the top spot, or do you wait it out? So, little French lady, name of the village in which Postman Pat does his rounds. And the funny thing is, I've used this question a million games. If you had to Google this one, you guys have no memories. It is called King of the Mountain Road. It is basically a takeoff of the British game called King of the Castle. All right, little French lady, you did get it right. So what would you like to do? So again, your choices are to move up, left, up, or right, or you can move mellow or show back down. All right, little French lady moving straight up. All right, Mello, the next question is for you, my friend. And here is your question. The only two venomous species of lizards, Gila monsters and the bearded lizard, are native to this continent. Hey, Patrick, what's good, my friend? The only two venomous species of lizards, Gila monsters and bearded lizard, are native to this continent. So it's another continental question. And nope, not Lincoln Continental. So, Mello, what continent are we looking for this time? The Gila monster and the bearded lizard are native to which continent? Oh, Mexico's not a continent. I think it's bearded. Because I copied this one straight off of my source. No, not show. Alex, 100% right. It is North America, if my slideshow crashes. Damn it. My slideshow crashed again. Like I said, this is one of those reasons I do a test. All right, so we got to give it a second to reload. Like I said, this was the one thing I was worried about, because there are so many animations in it. All right, so Alex gets it right. So Alex, it is indeed North America. So Alex, would you like to move up, or would you like to move one of your opponents back down or sideways? Again, you have to remember, guys, you can move sideways on the board. Well, that's because Gila monsters are pretty much found in Mexico. I'm wondering if that should have been bearded lizard and not beaded lizard. But like I said, I know that's a direct copy from my source. All right, so Alex decides to move show, is going to move show. Alex, would you like to move show down to the left, straight down, or would you like to move him left or right? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be bearded. So I'm guessing my source kind of mistyped it, because that's a straight copy. So Allie's going to take a chance early. And he's going to push Show back down, I think. So Show goes straight down to the bottom. All right. And Tina, you are up, my dear. Here is your question. Whoa, that's not good. Oh, I know what it did. Damn it. Because it crashed. It erased all my questions. All right, bear with me. I do have to fix that. Ah, crap. Yeah, let's try that again. All right. Get the drive. We get Bro's name in here. Mello's name in there. Red. Show. Little French Lady. Tina. And Alex. And number 7 always seems to take a while to log in. So bear with me 1 minute. Hey, Sweaty, what's good? Hey, Leo, what's the happenings, my friend? All right, so bear with me. There we go. All right, so we do know Little French Lady is here, Mellow is here, and Show is now there. All right, so Tina, the next question is for you, my dear. Another word for inflammation of the gums. We're looking for the word that means inflammation of the gums. All right, Leo, like I said, tonight's just one of those test games. We're basically testing to see how many times my PowerPoint can actually crash during the broadcast. So Tina, we're looking for the word that means inflammation of the gums. Nope, not swollen gums. It is open to the other 6 players. Oh, Little French Lady stealing it. It is indeed gingivitis. It is gingivitis. All right, Little French Lady, would you like to move to the top of the mountain, or would you like to drop Mellow? Or you can move Red or Show or Bros sideways. It's basically anybody that has a box next to them or beneath them you can move, or you can move yourself to the top of the mountain. All right, top of the mountain it is, my dear. And with that, Bros, the next question is for you. And here is your question. What little Tommy Tucker vocalizes for in the nursery rhyme? What little Tommy Tucker vocalizes for in the nursery rhyme? I can't help it what it is on the what it is on the other side, Show. Oh no, because all it takes is one of the players getting it right and they can start dropping her. They can start dropping her down. That's why it's not a sure thing. That's why it's basically going to be a time limit game. It's for bros. What little Tommy Tucker vocalizes for in the nursery rhyme.
For $25,000, what does it say?
It's now or never.
So basically, we're playing this A till either Freddie starts streaming, or B till we run out of questions, whichever comes first. It is to become Batman. No, that's Average Ninja. All right, anybody else can jump in? The other 6 players? What little Tommy Tucker vocalizes for in the nursery rhyme? Red in first. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. All right, Red. With that, it is your choice of who moves. Who would you like to have move? Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. All right, Red going for the middle slot. All right. Alex, you are up next, my friend. This question is first for you. Columbia, capital of this southern state, had no paved roads until 1908. Columbia, the capital of this southern state, had no paved roads until 1908. So, Alex, that question is for you and you alone at the moment. And basically what it is basically it's 2 rounds of questions go to specific players. After that, it becomes toss-ups. Now, what they do in the actual game is basically after everybody gets their 2 questions, it's the bottom 2 players are basically eliminated. Nope, not Tennessee, which means it's open to everybody else in the game. Columbia, capital of this southern state, had no paved roads until 1908. But I'm not going to do the chop the players out, just because I kind of like doing it as toss-ups and keeping everybody involved. So, for instance, after Alex's second question, if we actually had, oh, Red takes it. It is South Carolina. South Carolina. All right, Red. It is your choice. Where would you like, who would you like to move and where? Who would you like to move and where? All right, Red moving upright. All right, that is the first round of the directed questions. Now, basically, we do 2 rounds of directed questions. So, Show, you are up next again. And here is your question. This is another word for the lower jawbone. I'm doing live tonight, Aaron, because I had to cut the show short yesterday. And if I do a Thursday show, it's basically we kind of test a game with what I think are like really easy questions, just to give everybody a chance to see how they're going to work. And like I said, if Dr. Jekyll had been streaming tonight, I wouldn't be on. I know Freddie's going to stream tonight. So we basically go till either we get through all the questions on the board or till Freddie starts streaming, whichever comes first. It is the mandible. It is definitely the mandible. And with that show, what move would you like to make? So again, you can move yourself up or you can move one of your opponents down. All right, show moving up left. And we turn our attention to red. Red, this question is for, don't tell me anything, Aaron. I haven't seen it yet. I don't want to hear any spoilers. So red, in 1912, it became the 48th and last contiguous state to join the United States. In 1912, it became the 48th and the last contiguous state to join the Union or the United States. Yeah, because somebody, nope, it is not New Mexico. So anybody else can jump in right now. Alex is 100% correct. It is Arizona. It is Arizona. So Alex, would you like to move yourself up or would you like to move one of your opponents down? Nope, not Hawaii because it says contiguous. Whoop. All right, we're going to move Alex up left. And this next question is for Little French Lady. Little French Lady, the question for you is, the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects against being deprived of life, liberty, or property without this. The 14th Amendment protects against being deprived of life, liberty, or property without this. You basically win the game by being, when the game ends, the player in the white square at the top. That's your goal. If time runs out and nobody's in the top square, then basically, if it's whoever's the highest on the mountain. And if we have a tie, for instance, if Little French Lady and Red were here, there would be a one-question tiebreaker. If we had like 3 or 4 people tied here, it would be one question there, and so on and so forth. It is due process of the law, or due process. I will give you due process on that. All right, Little French Lady, I know you don't want to move. You actually can't move yourself at the moment. Who would you who would you like to drop a square? Or move sideways? Little French Lady knocking the competition out. She's saying this is where the strategy comes in. It's do I move somebody that's like right behind me, or do I move somebody to block somebody? There is a lot of strategy to this. So, little French lady, who would you like to drop and where? Yeah, it is purple. This one's a closed one. It is a 7-player game. And you see the names that are on the board. They are the people that are competing in this one. They're basically helping me test all my animations, testing what happens when the PowerPoint slide crashes, and so on and so forth. All right, red moved down. And there's only one spot red can go. All right, Mello, you are up, my friend. And here is your question. The 3-letter suffix that is used to form chemical terms, especially the names of sugars and other carbohydrates. The 3-letter suffix used to form chemical terms, especially the names of sugars and other carbohydrates. No. Bubbles is on the plane. Bubbles is already in Florida, Nerdy. I get the house to myself. So I'm basically we're doing a test run of this game. And like I said, so far it's not bad, because we've had it crash once, and we actually got to fix it pretty quickly. Well, see, right now, Tina's going to be stuck if she gets her next question right, because she's got nowhere up she can move. But Mella, we're looking for the 3-letter suffix used to form chemical terms, especially sugars and other carbohydrates. No, she already landed. I think her plane was due in like at 10 o'clock this morning. The funny thing is she didn't send me a message saying she landed like she normally does. So yeah, I'm using today to do this. And then after this, I'll probably clean upstairs a little bit. And then we have party at work tomorrow. All 12 of us. It's going to be like a really, really small party. Nope, Eric, I haven't picked up anything new in a while yet. It is OS, such as glucose, sucrose, and so on and so forth. It is OSE. All right, Mello, would you like to move yourself up, or would you like to move one of the people down? Hey, Chick, what's good? And again, guys, for those of you that are here, welcome to Listwits. We are not normally on Thursdays, but with Dr. Jekyll taking a few weeks off, I figured I'd use this to get the test in and kind of make up for the short show from yesterday. All right. Mello says move straight up. So we are going to move Mello straight up. And with that, Tina, you are up, my dear. And here is, let's cover the answer. Here's your question. Yang Qing's, if I say that right, no, Yang Qing, occupation before she married Mao Zedong. I'm sorry, Tina, you probably got one of the harder questions in this board. I think you got one of the harder questions on this board. Now, Aaron, Thursday, we don't do prizes. Thursday, like I said, this is pretty much a test episode. And if everybody likes how this works, then it will be added to the repertoire Saturday. Whether or not it'll get played Saturday is another question. So, Tina, we're looking for Yang Qing's occupation before she married Mao Zedong. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is pretty much my adaptation of King of the Castle. It's a British game show. And normally, what we would do is, like, after the next 3 questions, we'd actually eliminate whoever was on the bottom row if we were playing by their rules. So we are looking for Yang Qing's occupation before she married Mao Zedong and became Empress, Premier, whatever, of China. Chairmaness. If Mao Zedong is chairman, would that make her? She'd be the chairwoman? No, well, she wouldn't be the chairwoman. Chairmaness. That sounds weird. So, Tina, we are looking for your answer, my dear. Yang Qing's occupation before she married Mao Zedong. It's Christmas time, Trans. Trust me, packages take forever. Packages take forever. Like I said, I was surprised that my Rocket League packages got out as quick as they did. You still with us, Tina? At least I hope you are. The crowd giving you a ton of help here. And like I said, I can't look. I don't have my YouTube page up, so I'm not actually looking at who's online. So I'm hoping Tina's still here. And like I said, we were basically doing this. All right, no guess from Tina. It's open to the rest of the channel, or rest of the other 6 players. Little French lady taking it. She was an actress. She was an actress. She's actually a geisha actress. All right, little French lady. You are in control. Who would you like to move? Hey, Nitro, how we doing? And Fish Dude, what's good? Be ready, bros, because the next question comes to you. Now, only Average does the dabbing. Average and Bat Stash. I don't think Hugo's ever bat stashed. Or bat dabbed. Alright, Mello getting moved back down. Would you like to move him straight down or down to the left? A little French lady trying to protect her space. I'm going to assume straight down because you put it straight down or down in the statement. All right, Mello is down 1 space. And that means bros. The next question is up to you. And here is your question, bros. He came out of retirement to defend Della Street, his former secretary. He came out of retirement to defend Della Street, his former secretary. Yep, she's Queen of the Mountain at the moment. I was surprised. I thought Red, when he got his right, was going to bump her down. He came out of retirement to defend Della Street, his former secretary. Bros, this question is for you. Nope, not Bill Clinton. It is open to the other 6 players. He came out of retirement to defend Della Street, his former secretary. Red, 100% right on that. Della Street was Perry Mason's secretary. All right, Red. With that, what would you like to do? So right now, you can move yourself up to the left, straight up, or you can knock one of your opponents down a level. And again, if you want to move somebody, if you want to make a move, make sure you tell me up left, up right. It makes it a lot easier. All right, red straight back up. And the final question of the direct questions goes to Alex. So Alex, this question is for you. John Steinbeck wrote the preface of a book about this Al Cap character. John Steinbeck wrote the preface of a book about this Al Cap character. Hey, Fizz, what's good, my friend? Hope everybody is having a happy Thursday today. Yeah, Bubbles kind of like, she's like, she knows I want a streaming PC. And she's like, well, I'm going to Florida. I can't get you your streaming PC now. And it's like, because I actually want to get a streaming PC. I put OBS on it, and then I can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And she's like, I found one I wanted to get to you, but I had to buy the airplane tickets. So, Alex, the question is for you. John Steinbeck wrote the... Nope, it is not Charlie Chaplin. That means it's open to the other 6 players on the board. John Steinbeck wrote the preface, I keep saying preface of a book about this Al Cap character. Well, no, this time, normally if she had said that, I'd been like, yeah, okay, go. But it was like, because her father's in the hospital, I'm like, I have no problem with it this time. Red, 100% right. It is Little Abner. Little Abner is the comic book character, or comic strip character. It was written by Al Cap. And there's actually an entire book about him. All right, Red. With that, what move would you like to make? All right, now here comes the first question I got to ask you guys. Yeah, well, he's better. He actually had a collapsed lung. He was on his bike. You cannot move your opponent up. Your opponents can only be moved down or sideways. Again, the only person that can move up, or you can move up, is yourself. Your opponents, you can move down. You can only move yourself up or sideways. You can only move your opponents down or sideways. Hey again, Delv. So, you didn't sing my country song, did you? All right, little French lady, getting moved down and to the left. Little French lady moved down and to the left. Now, before I go any further, for those of you that are playing and those of you that are watching, you guys can tell me. At this point, it turns into toss-up questions. Do you guys have a problem with them? I want to know if you prefer you're definitely going to get a shot to answer a question. And if you miss, everybody else gets a shot. Or do you like the idea of toss-up questions? I'm just curious. So like I said, this is part of why we do the tests. Because again, I know the toss-up questions go by faster. Now, officially, if we were playing the British Game Show version, Bros and Tina would be eliminated from the game. Because they are the two that are at the lowest. But again, we don't do the British version. We try not to eliminate anybody. unless it really fits the game. And this one, I don't think it actually fits. 'Cause, I mean, officially, you're at most answering 3 questions and you're out of the game. And it doesn't work for me. All right, well, like I said, because we're going to go toss-ups on this, I just wanted to know if you guys prefer the toss-ups or if the direct questions work for you guys. Because, again, next time I run this, I could go with the same thing, direct questions. But the idea of the game is the direct questions get us to this position, and then it's the toss-up questions afterwards. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start what is officially round 2. Round 2 is all toss-up questions. First correct answer basically gets to decide if you want to move up or if you want to move somebody down. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, question number 16 of the board. Name any 2 of the 3 largest cathedrals in England. Any 2 of the 3 largest cathedrals in England. Well, you guys are the audience. You guys can help them out. Nope, not Notre Dame and St. Paul's. Not St. Andrews and St. Paul's. Not Birmingham. So we've had three guesses in so far. Once the other 3 guess, if they're all wrong, that finishes the question off, and we move to the next question. But you can throw multiple guesses up there. You do not get locked out on toss-up questions. Nope, not St. David's. So again, we're looking for any 2 of the 3. Hey, GYA, how we doing? It's not Canterbury and Birmingham. Mello goes Litchfield and Lincoln. Nope. Remember, we're looking for 2 of them, so your answer has to be 2 cathedrals. So basically, Bros gave his answer. That's everybody. Everybody has given me an answer, and nobody gave me the right one. The correct 3 are St. Paul's, York Minster, and Lincoln. You guys all had St. Paul's. One of you had Lincoln, but nobody had York Minster. York Minster is the 2nd largest of the 3. All right, so no movement on that one. We go to the next question. Which TV show by Sherwood Schwartz was originally titled Yours and Mine? Which TV show by Sherwood Schwartz was originally titled Yours and Mine? And like I said, if anybody is tracking YouTube, let me know if Freddie starts streaming. He probably won't be streaming for about an hour. Show the first one in. It is the Brady Bunch. All right, Show, with that, what move would you like to make? Oh, don't tempt him. You tell Freddie to do a Cathedral of Clowns, He would put the vestment on and go for it. I could see him doing that. Father Freddy. All right, straight up the middle for show. And ladies and gentlemen, the next toss-up question. Name the official national airline of the former Soviet Union. Name the official national airline of the former Soviet Union. Not Russia, although it may be. Which goes to show you how old some of these questions are. Name the official national airline of the Soviet Union. We got planes. You fly now. Correct, Alex. It is Aeroflot. It is Aeroflot. See, show that's the kind of answers I need when we're doing the Hollywood Squares games. All right, Alex. Now you have a choice. You you can move yourself sideways, or you can move one of your opponents back down a square. So, Alex, which would you like? All right, Alex wants to move himself to the left, and we move Alex to the left. And so far, all the animations are actually working. I am very happy to see that so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next toss-up question. What was discovered in Chile following their independence from Spain to help boom their economy? And I know this question has come up before on a different game. So if you want to go look at the archives and search all the archives, you might actually find this one. What was discovered in Chile following their independence from Spain to help boom their economy? Nope, not oil, Red. The audience saying gold at the moment. Montezuma's Revenge. That's Mexico. I think the water's safe to drink in Chile. Nope, not copper, Alex. What was discovered in Chile following their independence from Spain to help boom their economy? So we know it's not oil. We know it's not copper. It is not cocaine. Alex, 100% correct. It is silver. Chile was the second biggest producer of silver, which at the time was actually more valuable than gold. It was basically Chile and Argentina have loads of silver mines, loads of them. And back in the day, silver was more prized than gold. All right, Alex, who would you like to move? All right, Alex wanting to move left again. All right, the next question is, the Congo River actually changes its name along its course as it runs. By what name is the river known in the country of Zaire. Oh, in Cornwall, you got clay quarries. Yeah, I know, Mello. Like I said, the chat is probably faster on YouTube at the moment. But again, this is one of those nights where I just don't have the YouTube page open. So I'm counting on you guys, my mods, to take care of troublemakers. No, this one I actually haven't used before, Red. I thought about using it before, and I kept saving it for the Great Getaway game. And I just kept putting it off, and I'm like, I don't know when I'll actually get back to that one. Correct, little French lady. The Congo River is known as the Congo River when it's in Congo. It's known as the Zaire River when it's in Zaire. All right, little French lady, who would you like to move and where? You can indeed move right back up to the top of the mountain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question. What outfit withdrew a line of basketball shoes after complaints that their logo resembled the word Allah in Arabic script? What outfit withdrew a line of basketball shoes? Show 100% correct. It is Nike. All right, Show. Yeah, no, if I was back down in Mississippi, I'd probably have the same problem. So, Show, who would you like to move? Little French lady gets played like a ping pong ball. All right, the next question. Blackmail will get you nowhere, little French lady. Which uniquely shaped country's flag represents the Himalayas, as well as its two national religions of Hinduism and Buddhism? Which uniquely shaped country's flag represents the Himalayas, as well as its two national religions of Hinduism and Buddhism? Not Tibet. See, we're doing flag facts for you, nerdy. Alex, it is indeed Nepal. All right, Alex. Who would you like to move and where? Nepal's flag is basically the two triangles. It's supposed to represent the mountains of the Himalayas. And I think the top one is Hinduism and the bottom one is Buddhism, I think. All right, Red going straight down. And the next question on the board. It's a Ditloid. I love these. Complete this Ditloid. 88K on a P. 88K on a P. Correct, Red. There are 88 keys on a piano. All right, Red. Which move would you like to make? Red's taking over Little French Lady's ping pong status. And the next question is, you have a problem with authority, Mr. Anderson, is a quote from which famed sci-fi movie? You have a problem with authority, Mr. Anderson, is a quote from which famed sci-fi movie? Show, I will give it to you. It's The Matrix. It is The Matrix. All right, Show, which move would you like to make? Lost in space. Now, what was the doctor's name? It wasn't Mr. Anderson. It was Mr. Smith. Or Dr. Smith. No, I'm talking about on Lost in Space. It's Dr. Zacharias Smith, or is it Zacharias? See, but Agent Smith didn't have a first name in The Matrix that I remember. Now, like I said, so the test ones, I try to go for the easier answers or the easier questions. There will be like one or two hard ones that will get thrown in there, like the Chang question. But that's just because it's like I'll actually accidentally have like one of my harder questions kind of stuck in an easy batch. All right, Show. Who would you like to move and where? Yeah, it froze all the data. It's freezing all the data line. It's King of the Mountain, Show. King of the Mountain. All right, Show is currently the King of the Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. Which means there's a big bullseye on his back right now. Or on his bottom, depending on how you're looking up at him. The next question. What are the first three words in the King James Bible? What are the first three words in the King James Bible? Nope, not for long. Red, 100% correct. It is in the beginning. In the beginning. All right, Red, which move would you like? Hey, Chris, what's good? And like I said, if anybody's watching the YouTube notifications, let me know if Freddy is on. Because again, guys, we're basically playing till either Freddy starts streaming or until we run out of questions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, question 26 on the board. What three colors appear on the flag of the Republic of Ireland? What three colors appear on the flag of the Republic of Ireland? More flag facts. Nope, not green, white, red. Show gets it. It is green, white, and orange. It is green, white, and orange. All right, Show. I'm taking it. I think I know where Show's going to say. Show wants the King of the Hill spot. Hey, SG, what's good? I say we all pitch in and help Mello get a DSL out in the country. Oh, you're going to move Red down. You going to move him down straight? Or are you going to move him diagonally? By the way, Chris, or Singing Gamer, Show still got your prize, just to let you know. So Show, straight down or diagonally? All right, Red being moved down diagonally. And we go to the next question. Who won the Best Actress? Let me try that again. Who won Best Actress Oscars for Jezebel and Dangerous in the 1930s, as well as being nominated for 9 others throughout her career? Who won the Best Actress Oscars for Jezebel and Dangerous in the 1930s, as well as being nominated for 9 others throughout her career? Nope, not Mary Pickford, not Marlene Dietrich, not that silent movie porn star. Little French lady getting it. Betty Davis is not that old of a question. Betty Davis is not that old of a question. If Little French Lady and Alex can get it, I know it's not that old. All right, Little French Lady just beat you to it, Alex. So Little French Lady, which move would you like? Chris kind of kissing up the Little French Lady. I think you got to kiss up to Show. He's the one that promised to make the delivery for me. Little French Lady. No, you cannot be Queen of the Hill. You can be Queen of the Mountain. It's a big difference. All right. Hills are little teeny tiny things. Mountains are big. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The next question on the board. Which English football team won the European Cup in 1982? I know, Mel. I do feel bad for you but it's one of those situations where I can't do anything about it. I do feel bad for you because you've gotten a bunch of them right. Not Leeds, not Italy, not Manchester United.
this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8?
Hello, Luke. How are we doing? Tina on the board. It is Aston Villa. Aston Villa won the European Cup in 1982. All right, Tina. Would you like to move yourself up or would you like to move somebody down? All right, we are going to move Tina up. Now, just to let you guys know how this works. As you will notice, shows 3 passages down are all blocked. They're all blocked. So basically, if you guys, you cannot push show down at the moment. Okay? You can push him sideways, but that's about all you can do to show. Until one of these 3 players move up the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the next question. In which capital city did the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand trigger World War I? In which capital city did the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand trigger World War I? Nope, not Brussels. Alex, 100% right. It is Sarajevo. Franz Ferdinand was assassinated in the city of Sarajevo. All right, Alex, would you like to move up? And if you would you like up left or up right? Or would you like to move somebody down? Up right it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question. After the Hurricane Katrina disaster in 2005, which rapper said, George Bush doesn't care about black people? After the Hurricane Katrina disaster in 2005, which rapper said, George Bush doesn't care about black people? Rose! I can't take it. The correct spelling was in way too close. All right, Rose. Would you like to move up or would you like to move somebody down? All right, we're going to move Rose up. And ladies and gentlemen, it is, let's show the answer. It's Kanye West. And the next question. Which 1996 film was based on a novel by Jane Austen and featured Gwyneth Paltrow in the leading role? Which 1996 film was based on a novel by Jane Austen and featured Gwyneth Paltrow in the leading role? correct, Alex. It was Emma. It was Emma. So, Alex, who would you like to move? And I'm going to give you a hint. There's a certain person you really need to move down. And there's a reason I'm saying this. And I would say, there we go. Now, here's the reason why I'm saying this. We just hit 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna move my timeline back. I said I was gonna wait till Freddie started, but we're gonna wrap it up here. Now, normally, if he had moved anybody but Little French Lady would have won the game because she had the top slot. Now, remember how I said if we get to a time limit and there's nobody at the top slot, then basically we have a face-off between the next row. So basically this would be a tiebreaker question right now. This is a tiebreaker question. It is one question. It is between Little French Lady, Show, and Alex. And basically, whoever of those three got this question, whoever gets this question right, basically wins the game. Because this would be the last question of the game. And we didn't do too bad, because I think there are only 40 questions to a board. I think there are only 40. Let me see. How many are there to a board? Or no, there's actually 55 to a board. I think. My numbering system is a little bit off. Because I actually forgot to clear out the notes. Alright. Fish, I'll let you know that in a second. Because I do want to finish this up and then I'll give you guys the rundown on everything. So this question is for Little French Lady, Show, and Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, the question 32 on the board. Which 1990s Madonna hit shares its name with a glossy magazine? But yeah, give me a second, Fish, Josh. I will do that for you. Which 1990s Madonna hit shares its name with a glossy magazine? Show in first with Vogue. And the correct answer is Vogue. It is indeed Vogue, which means officially Show for this test game is the king of the mountain. Congratulations, you knucklehead. Show beats out his lady and the rest of the competition. And like I said, my goal for this game is, my plan for this game is to use a lot of the easier questions. So again, the first question will be a toss-up. Then there will be basically two circles of direct questions where everybody will get an answer or get a chance to answer it. And then, again, round 3, do you guys prefer the toss-ups or would you like me to go back to the direct questions? And let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of the game as well. Does it work? Does it not work? Is it entertaining? Hey, Furry, how we doing, my dear? How are you in Tambourine? Yeah, that's my nickname for Tam. I always call him Tambourine for some reason. All right, so Show likes the toss-ups in round 3. To answer your question, Fish and Josh, Thursdays are not my normal nights, obviously. We normally stream on Wednesdays. And basically what Wednesdays typically are is a couple of lists. And Wednesdays we are on YouTube. Saturday nights we are on Twitch. and Twitch only. All right, so far we've gotten 2 for toss-ups, 1 for direct. So, like I said, I just want to get a feel, see what especially those 7 of you that played, which do you prefer? And for those of you that actually watched, let me know. Like I said, the good news is, other than the one PowerPoint crash, it's worked like a dream. All the animations worked. No issues. Everybody actually got direct questions to them in the first round. And like I said, I kind of like the toss-ups because the toss-ups tend to go a little faster. But I like the directs because then it definitely gives everybody a chance. But yeah, Josh, like I said, you can sub us on Listwits on YouTube or Listwits without the space on Twitch. Like I said, Wednesday nights is basically a couple of lists, the 4-letter word, and maybe like the little brain teaser game to start things off. And then Saturday nights, you didn't do bad, Tina. You were right there with everybody else. Because if you think about it, you started here. You got moved here once. So that's 2 of the questions out of the 5. Or 2 out of the 7. Alright, so toss-ups looks like it's win, because that's 4 for toss-ups. Alright, so round 2 will definitely be toss-ups. Round 2 will definitely be toss-ups. And like I said, this will be a timed game. Alright, cool, Red. I will definitely get that tonight and start working on that, getting that updated show. Because like I said, after this, I'm gonna go watch a couple streamers, maybe play some video games, and then start cleaning upstairs because Bubbles isn't here, so I don't have to worry about her having a panic attack while I'm cleaning. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please check out the Instagram account. It has the nomination categories for the ABBA Awards. For those of you that don't know, the ABBA Awards are basically our way of saying who are the greats. The great streamers from the Playroom. Not the video game streamers, but from the Playroom. I'm not going to run the ad tonight because, again, it's Thursday night, and this is kind of a makeup for yesterday. Because, like I said, yesterday we had to cut it short. It gave me time to actually get this finished. And what I will probably do on Saturday is on Twitch we'll actually run another test game just to show you guys. I showed this off a little earlier, but I figure it can't hurt to show the headlines for it. Yeah, you did, Mello. It was basically, I think you missed one direct question that I remember, and then you got a lot of the follow-up ones right. All right, so bear with me. Oh, I goofed. I keep forgetting to flip this over to the correct presentation mode. The doc is taking a break, Fish. The doc's taking a break, which is why I kind of jumped in his place tonight after Norvus and Venom Girl. No, I'm not. Well, I've got more questions, Show. I got to get rid of. So I got 32 questions that we're going to get rid of. So I've already loaded the file for this game. But this is the other test game that I'm working on, and I think it's ready. But it's only for one player. So what it's going to be is basically one of these days I'll actually pick this game to do, and I will actually go through and pick a prize. It won't be a treasure chest prize. And it's basically you either win the prize or you don't win the prize. Plain and simple. But there's a British game called The Code, and we're basically using the exact same layout for this one. This is one I actually worked on today while I was at the office. Shh. While it was a little quiet. And this is one that we will try to test Saturday for somebody. Because yeah, I don't want to pull this one up because it's about 30 questions. I'll get you one, Alex. It's free. Get you one. It's actually free. But it's basically, the game is we literally show you 3 questions or 3 answers and 3 questions. It may not be the right question answer combination, but if you get it right, you get to pick a number off the keypad, and if the number's in like a little 3-digit combination, that's one code number. The trick is there are 10 rounds. If you miss any round, if you get any round wrong, you lose the game. You're out. It's basically, that's it. So this will be one of those games where it'll be, if you qualify for this game, it'll be one prize I've already chosen. Unlike the treasure chest where you basically get to pick your prize, or you pick the treasure chest that has your prize. So just as an example, if you qualify for this game, well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Mello. And like I said, please come back Saturday on Twitch. Or come back next Wednesday and we'll be right back on YouTube. So for instance, and I just picked one off the thing, this may be the actual prize for the code game. And again, I'm just picking one at random. And it's basically one player, one shot at breaking the code. Simply because I can't load up 100 questions and run the thing and hope it runs smoothly. Because I've made some serious changes that I like to my games, so I gotta go back and change a lot of the others. The Saturday streams, the start time on Saturdays is kind of a mix. All right, Mello, you and Alex, you too. You guys have a good weekend. The Saturdays start anytime between 4:30 and 7. And the reason I do that is because there is nobody that really streams on Saturday. Or at least nobody that I watch, except maybe the Funhouse. And I can only watch a music stream for so long. I can only watch a straight music stream for so long before they all sound the same. I know it sounds weird. But yeah, if you guys don't know him, nope, Central Time, Josh. It's 4:30 Central to 7 o'clock Central. Somewhere in that. I know it's a wide range, but it just depends on how busy I am that day. For instance, I always make my post office run Saturday. I got to go Christmas shopping this Saturday. So it might be a little closer to 7. But if you follow us on Twitch, you'll get the notifications, and you will see us when we're on. I'm trying to buy time to see when Freddy's going to start broadcasting. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, like I said, in addition, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to get me your ABBA nominations for your favorite Playroom streamers. And again, if you need to see the categories, check out the Instagram account. The Instagram account is all but one of the categories listed. Little French lady asked me to add an animal stream, or an animal stream category. So I got to figure out what I'm going to call it. I am Central, Mello. I'm Central. So again, so like I said, sometime between 4:30 and 7 Central Time, so 5:30 to 8 Eastern, and anywhere from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock Greenwich time is when we start, I think. So, no, till 1 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in there. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I want to thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys are back on Saturday. I hope you guys are with us on next Wednesday. We are here every Wednesday. We are here every Saturday. And we do give away a lot of stuff. Like I said, right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, counting Harley and Mr. J's packages sitting out in the car. I got 6 packages I have to put out this weekend. But yeah, the big prizes will always go out on Saturdays. It is 9:15 right now, Mello. 9:15 at the moment. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to thank you guys for joining us. Tomorrow, please make sure you catch Spaceman Steve, Ron Mexico. I think Bat Stash is on a break. I know Nerdy's on a break. I'm trying to think of who else is on tomorrow. Singing Gamer is usually on Fridays. Ty and Babe are on Fridays. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting who. I'm forgetting somebody else that's a Friday streamer now. Because I know Harley and Mr. J will be back on the 17th. I think Nerdy will be back after the new year rolls around. Dr. J, hopefully after the new year rolls around. Did Moneymaker stream last night? I don't know, because I was, or Tuesday night, because I was dead to the world. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wish you guys a good night. And again, we will see you guys on Saturday. Like I said, I think you guys will like the code, but we shall see.
You're watching Best Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Best Wits.
Right down there, Mello.
You're watching Best Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Best Wits.
Yeah, Herschel, it was a catch-up night tonight. So if you think about it, we went 2 hours tonight, 90 minutes yesterday. So if this game had been working, I'd been at like a 3.5-hour stream. Or no, wait, I can't do math. A 5-hour stream. I haven't seen the new ones yet. I have not seen the new ones. But I'm not a fan. What was it, like Cash Cab After Dark? I'm not a fan of. The Cash Cab UK, I'm not a fan of. They're missing something. And I think it's just the fact that it's not Ben that's hosting it. Because the funny thing is, what's his other game show? I can't think of it. I thought it was fun, but I seem to be the only one that thought that. The one where they go through the floor and they get the letters in the word. Uh-oh. I just lost my second screen. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen, until Saturday.